Alright, so I'm going to do a quick comparison video of these two Gucci slides. One of them is real, one of them is not. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you could tell. It's pretty obvious. These are pretty bad fakes. These were purchased for $100 on eBay, but eBay refunded me. Everything's fine. However, they're obviously fake. These were purchased for $205 from Gucci.com. I'll go over the receipt later. So I'm just going to go over the differences between the two. One thing to note before I get started, this is the new 2017 model. The old model, basically, if you took a saw right through here and cut this off, that was the old model. The new model's got this added little boot. So it won't be a direct comparison, as this is the 2017 one. I believe one's called the Trek and one's called the Pursuit. I could be wrong about that. Maybe they're both a Pursuit. I don't know. But so this one right here is an authentic Gucci slide from Gucci.com. Without question, 100% authentic. This one, however, is the fake. Once again, $100 on eBay, get you burned. It's pretty fake. So the main thing that I realized it's fake was the look, not the build quality, but the look, and that's a bad thing because you want it to look the same. If it's not built the same, okay, but you definitely want it to look the same. Now these two look way different. The one thing I noticed first is that this is smashed down. I don't know if that's from shipping, but this is a nice wide like perfect half moon, and this is kind of like flat on the top. Another thing is on these new models, Gucci did move the word Gucci to the back from the side, but it's still the same type font, so we can compare. Now this one's not terrible compared to some of the ones I've seen. I've seen ones that are stamped out and it's pretty bad, but this one you can see where the injection moldings went in. It's not as clear cut as this one. It's not bad. This one's more like beveled and rounded on the edges. Rather than this one's very tight, I guess, or loose, I should say. So that's the writing. As far as the material right here goes, very similar, especially as far as look. This one's a little bit more textured than this one's, not as textured. You can see there. Fakes have never been worn. These have been worn maybe 4 times. This part looks very similar. It feels very similar. This seems a little bit thicker on here, and it seems a little bit more rubbery. This is a lot more plush than this one is. Despite this one being thicker. As far as the texture goes on that, it's pretty good. Texture is pretty similar. As you can see, these are a little bit more of like circular bumps. These are maybe a little bit more random, not sure. The stripes are the biggest giveaway. The total length of the stripes is a little bit shorter. As you can see, I'll start them at about the same spot. And this one keeps going a little bit, about a fingernail, compared to this one, which does not. So this one's a little bit wider this way. That's one thing to notice. The main thing you notice is it doesn't when you're actually in person or looking at them, it doesn't appear that there's a black line in between them, but the way that they show up to the naked eye or to a camera or whatever, it appears there's like a black line in between. In actuality, it doesn't seem that there is. I think just the crease makes it look that way, but you can see the black lines. Compared to these are completely they just run into each other. There is a little bevel there, as you can see, but for the most part, they're pretty continuous. There's no hard stop in between them, as you can see. The overall, like if you're looking at each individual color is a little bit shorter. This one's, as you can see, about a little bit taller than my fingernail. This one's like almost my whole first digit on my finger. A little bit different. One thing I noticed on here is there's some spots where there's like bumps. Hard to see, but something to notice. Material and quality, like I said, these are thicker, so it's harder to compare like how they would bend and stuff. due to these not having, or due to these having the boot bottom, they're like impossible to bend. These, however, you can just fold right in half pretty easily. I mean, they're really flexible. The one thing I did notice on my Gucci's flip-flops as soon as I got them was that the build quality over here could have been better for something you pay this much for. You can see some of the glue leaking out there and whatnot. This one's a little bit different. The one thing I would like to notice, or like to know, that I can't on these is because it's got the extended bottom. You'll notice it goes down to the bottom of this base, but then not on the boot bottom. This one goes all the way down to the bottom. Now, it may be that way, and it probably is on the Pursuits, the same one. Quality in general, I haven't been blown away by the quality of the real ones, but this does feel like a $10 pair. You know, they charge you $10. They probably make, you know, these for $3 or $4. But that's it. The bottom is your most dead giveaway if you can ever pull up the bottom one of these. It says Gucci, made initial. And it's because it was made initially by Gucci and then copied on by the Chinese people. Actually, I think that the eye got cut off, and they already had to get rid of the spaces to make it fit. So the bottoms aren't the same here. They're a different bottom because they're a different model. But as you can see, that's how the font should look. Gucci, made in Italy with perfect spaces. This one is Gucci, made initial. So made in the towel. So there's quite a bit of differences. I don't think you're going to fool anybody with these. I don't think you should wear these. You would know. When you go to look at the box, you can see my unboxing video for this and kind of see what happened. I'll put the annotations there as well as the unboxing and the review for that. I'll put all the annotations here. This box is a joke. Gucci would never give you anything like this. Nike wouldn't even give you something this shitty. This is, I mean, the quality here is a joke. Very light, very crappy, broken cardboard. I mean, this is not a Gucci box. If you set this in the corner of your bedroom with nothing in it, and I came over your house, I'd be like, yo, dude, that's a fake Gucci box. That's not real. The real one, you can see, is kind of this two-tone white and black. They put the gift wrapping ribbon over it. It's pretty legit. They give you a lot of contents in here. Here's all the paperwork with it. And once again, you can see my unboxing video on this, but paperwork, the tie, the stuffing, a free sample of cologne over there. So, I mean, they throw in a few things. Most importantly, as you all know, with every Gucci item, you get a dust bag, which is great. All their dust bags are good quality. All their dust bags are great quality. This is a real Gucci dust bag, as you can see. Kind of got like a silk finish to it, but it's very, very quality with the drawstring at the top. You get 2 of these with the flip-flop, so one for each flip-flop. This, you get one, these are like a HEPA filter or something for like a vacuum. And this is a joke. I mean, I hope that was like supposed to be something to ship it in, not like supposed to be a fake dust bag, because you could do better. I mean, that's terrible. Judging by the drawstring, though, it is a dust bag. It's supposed to be a dust bag. Wow. So, pretty off there. Now, the fakes seem to be pretty true to size. These are at 11s, these are 12s. So, they seem to be pretty true to size with the Gucci, but they're just clearly fake. You can see the build quality here, some of the glue seeping out. Not that you wouldn't get any of that on Gucci, because I have, but there's that. The bottom, it's just not accurate. It's not right. So, I hope this video helped you either confirm or deny the authenticity of your Gucci flip-flops. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get at them. Also, if you're interested in the fakes, for some reason, I would not wear those. Message me and I'll see what I can do. So, thanks for watching, and take it easy.